What's going on, guys? We are back with another KillSwitch Engage. I didn't think I'd be doing this so soon. Collusion is the name of the song, and in the description it says that collusion is about the struggle between people in power and the common people. It speaks about the propaganda and divisiveness used to keep us in control. It's about the ruthlessness of the ruling class who use wealth to raise, manipulate, and destroy empires at their will. Says, I wish for people to use discernment and intellect to read between the lines. My hope is to instill a desire for analyzation and critical thinking amidst the current rigged and corrupt forms of governments the world over. This is all from Jesse Leach. It says, making this record lit a fire under my ass and made me rethink everything. It had to be the next level. It had to be different enough for people to really recognize we're putting forth an effort, or what's the point of doing this? There was no repeating ourselves. It was very carefully planned out and passionately written. It sounds like KillSwitch, yet there's also a fresh spirit to it. This time around, the group emphasized working together face to face in a Massachusetts rehearsal spot. The process enabled them to apply the pressure on every element. At the collective urging of his bandmates, Jesse poured over his words like never before. We pushed him to do more vocal demos, and we were super tough on him, recalls Adam. He was so open to feedback, though, and he definitely got the lyrics right. I love it when he and I are face to face and ideas are flying around. We work especially well together when we're in the heat of the moment. All of the demoing made for a better record, and there was so much communication between all of the band members. It felt like everyone put a ton of effort into this, Mike adds. It's the first time since Aleph alive or just breathing that we really hashed everything out together in the same room. I don't think anybody's ever said Aleph instead of alive. It was a combined effort, and there are even some things you've never heard from KillSwitch. So I guess it's about the whole album. I never considered myself to be a part of a mainstream society, he goes on. I've always been in the middle. To me, this record is about the consequence of our actions as humans as we engage in war, hatred, division, and falling in line with control. History repeats itself. We're going to have to answer for our actions, whether it's how we treat the earth or each other. There will be an uprising and a backlash from nature. Cause and effect as a driving theme. We will face a consequence. So I think this is all just about this one song. Wow, that's a lot. All right, that's cool. And if you know from other reactions how I feel kind of about this whole situation, I like, Starset, waiting for them to jump into the video for me. Another song. So let's go ahead and jump into this one because I'm all about that, reading in between the lines and understanding that people are being manipulated hardcore. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Obey. It's like They Live. Let me see the lyrics. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Hacking. I want to rewind that first verse again, but I liked. Ooh, I was getting ready to go into some deepness. But I liked the background, like do 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 do. I like that, and the music that was going on in the background. Subordination of the need to expound coordinated covert invasion, the system appropriation of a subversive sound. The revolution can't be contained by a fascist system enslaved to the belief that resistance will fade. All right, before I want to rewind this a little bit, but I need music to get back to this point where people are delivering a message for people to open their eyes. We used to have that, like back in the day. Some like we listened to like some of the older metal songs. They were kind of going into this path of trying to keep everybody like awake or open to what's going on around them. And somewhere we lost that. It got filled up with emotional stuff. Not that was bad. I like the emo metal and all that stuff as well, but it kind of took away from a lot of the. Now I know some bands like Tool and stuff are still making music, but in the mainstream eyes, I think we lost a lot of that messaging that kind of happened. That kind of like made people more aware of what was going on, or at least question more things that were happening. So this second verse, this like determination can be found in the minds of those who refuse to bow down. Stop waiting for a symbolic savior. You can turn belief to truth by living unbound. And the first line before I said the determination can be found as hands bound. So it's like you're tying your hands by waiting for somebody to save you. You have to kind of like break free and do it, and do it yourself. Take action yourself. Type of thing. All right, let's go into this breakdown. Hacking. Wait, what was I say? Worship money. I want to look at some of the things on the screen. Listen to authority. Worship money. I like the little riff in the background. It's our robot overlords. AI is taking over. Robot overlords. This is the same thing. Listen. And what is the same words? I don't remember too clearly from They Live except Obey. But I was kind of curious. It was like the same words on the screen. Consume. I think consume was one of them. Listen, consume, and obey were words in. I don't know about the money part. Listen to authority. What does it say on the screen? It had words on the screen. Your workspace, I strongly suggest. did it. He did it. He's a hacker. And of course, when your system gets hacked, your screens turn red and say, "Warning, system's hacked." Good stuff. Good stuff, guys. That was KillSwitch Engage Collusion. Pretty good song. Out of the two I listened to so far, I think this is better than the last one. I like the last one, but I think this is better than the last one, just from the messaging alone. Yeah. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. It's pretty great. Subscribe to the channel for more. Hit the like button. As they release songs, we'll definitely be checking them out. And I do have to go over some more songs here too. Got a lot of songs to go through. So make sure you subscribe to the channel for more music reactions and talking about some lyrics and stuff. All right. Until the next time. Peace.